Hello everyone, I am Panagiotis from the Outdoors University, and in this video I am in the woods to explore a very beautiful stream. I will find a nice place to swim, set my hammock, cook something delicious and enjoy an overnight in the woods. Stay with me until the end, it's gonna be nice. Okay, the place where I can swim is in this direction. But I would like to go in this direction and explore a little bit in this small gorge. Okay, I can come up to this place. Now there is only water. I can maybe go from up there and go back to this piece of land. Let's find a way. I love this kind of adventures. This is how you can fall in water. Oh, it's a nice shelter. Oh. It looks like a small path. Here I have to be very careful. I was back there before. No blueberries. I am on the other side. I did it. One more shelter here, and it's covered from the rocks. It's an old steel rim filled with concrete. You cannot really say that this place is more beautiful than the other one. Everywhere I go, it's beautiful. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I can say that I was lucky. There is another small gorge up there. My goal here is to jump back there. It was relatively easy. Now take a look here. What a beauty. Keep going, keep exploring. There is a nice spot where you can lay in. I can see an open spot back there. Let's go. Now I have to find a way again. But this is what I like about this kind of adventures. You never know. Whoa! No way! No way! It's not big, but for sure it can provide shelter. Woo-hoo. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, nice! The time came and I fell in the water. But this is how it goes. Let's go. Not the right stone, but it worked. Now I don't know I think this is the end. It's too risky to climb up there and jump back there. I am alone, and if something happens, no one will ever find me in here. Let's go back. Oh, this jump was a little bit tricky. Back to where the cave is. This is also something heavy. This is a highway for small animals. Oh! Find your balance, Panayoti. Huh? I don't really remember this tree, but it's only one way. This place is beautiful, and I think back there is the pool. That's exactly where we are. This is a beauty. That was perfect. It is a little bit cloudy and there is 50% rainstorm in the forecast. So I will set a simple shelter and then I will see if I will cook under the tarp or outside. This is a nice place for a hammock. The only issue is that it's a little bit too stretched and it doesn't give me the space I need. I will try to use the two smaller trees together. If you ask me how much I tighten my hammock, the answer is I pull the strap and the hammock tight and see where the hook goes. And then I choose two loops below. It means this one. It's nice. I fold it in half and I have a tarp that it's 3 to 2.25 centimeters. This is the beauty of the tarp. Down there is the place where I was swimming. So up here will be my kitchen. It's nice. It's really nice. Before I do anything, I have to prepare my dough. And I need some warm water. I think I felt some raindrops. I have to boil some water, let it cool down and then use it to activate the yeast. I think I have enough flour to feed the family. I mix flour with a bit of salt. This is a nice place to cook dinner. It is boiling. Now my water is safe. Let's cool it down a little bit. Now I can use this time to sharpen my blades. I like this tool a lot. Both plates ready. It will be ready in 2 minutes. It has to be so warm that when I put my finger in, I don't burn myself. Oops, I can feel raindrops again. Hopefully it will not last. Here I need some sugar and my yeast. Now I have to wait for the yeast to get activated. Perfect. The first one will be with hummus, and the second one will be something really special that I have never tried before. I know that hummus is delicious, but let's see how the flatbread tastes. Ten out of 10. Ah! First step, avocado. Second step, lime. Third step, a little bit of olive oil. Fourth step, just a little bit of salt. And now we mash them all together. Wow! It smells delicious. This is really good, guys. You have to try this at home or in the woods. Wow! Take a look at this. This is on another level. This is one of the simplest and most delicious meals I have ever had outside. Ah! And my bread is so nicely done. I don't know if you can see it on camera. Perfectly cooked. Now it's bedtime. See you in the morning. Good morning, team. It was a little bit too hot last night and I managed to get some sleep after it got a little bit cooler. But I got some good sleep. Now it's time to get up and start packing. Oh, that is a nice place. Everything is nice and clean. Let's go. That's one more nice place to lay into. I will for sure come again here. This is the end of this video. If you liked it and you had fun in this adventure, share it and subscribe to the channel to get notified every time we upload a new one. And if you want to support us even more, become a member of this channel and check in the description. You will find Outdoors University merchandise such as t-shirts, mugs, bags and a lot more, a link to our Patreon page and a link to our Amazon influencer page where you can find equipment that we use in our videos. And don't forget, if you want to live an experience with Outdoors University, visit our website and fill the small questionnaire we made for you. Stay safe and have fun. Ciao!